Police has issued an LOC against Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra, the owner of Birch by Romeo Lane. The club at Goa, Arpora, wherein a fire took place, as a result of which 25 people lost their life. Of these 25, 20 were the staff of the very club. 5 of them were tourists. In fact, details from Goa Police have confirmed that of the 25 people who lost their life, 23 died of asphyxiation, whereas 2 suffered burn injuries. While all of this has raised serious questions on clubs in Goa and whether they are running with actual permissions, there was an investigation which came out which spoke about the fact that there was permission that was given to this very club in 2023 by the local Gram Panchayat. An inquiry committee has also been set up to question the local Gram Panchayat, and another inquiry is to look into this very incident. Now, police investigation has gone further to confirm that while there was permission that was given by local Gram Panchayat to this very club, fire NOC and concerned permissions by the department remain missing. As a result of which, the local Gram Panchayat then was also detained by cops. So far, 5 people have been arrested by Goa Police. Of these 5 people, 3 are branch managers, 1 is a bar manager, and 1 person would look after the running of this very club. But what's important at this very point is that amidst this very discussion, question remains on Gaurav and Saurabh Luthra. Goa Police has gone further to confirm that on the very night where this fire took place, the incident took place late around midnight of 7th December, early at around 5:30 a.m. before the LOC could be issued. Both these Luthra brothers have managed to escape from Goa. In fact, details by Bureau of Immigration confirms that they took an Indigo flight from Delhi to Phuket. While there are families who've lost their loved ones, those responsible for this remain at large, and now the question remains about how would the authorities be able to find both of these 2 people, because amidst all of this, cops are also trying to find whereabouts of their partners and their family members who remain present here. As a part of the routine procedure, Goa Police had also reached Delhi and had pasted notices on the residences and offices of the Luthra brothers. But before any of this could be materialized, or before any of this could come into forth, Luthra brothers have managed to escape. Now here the question remains as to what will be the further course of investigation by Goa Police. Because clearly here now Interpol has been approached for this very case, so that further expedition of getting Luthra brothers back can be done. But amidst all of this, when we speak of this very case, Luthra brothers seem to be in the forefront of this because they've been the owner of this very club. What will be the further course of action? Cops will now have to reach out to the judiciary, and when they approach judiciary, they would have to have a red corner notice issued against them, and on the basis of any legal team and the instruction given them by judiciary and their legal team, they could further also go ahead and to paste notice on their assets, and in the larger scheme of things, their assets could also be seized. Their close partners, family members could be questioned. If any links of the family members or friends or partners are found to be with this club, they could also be arrested. But the entire timeline of the incident is something that is questionable in itself. Firstly, while the incident took place late in the night, around midnight, within 5 hours, Luthra brothers had managed to escape. How did they manage to escape is a question that still remains unanswered. Because before LOC was issued, the Luthra brothers were outside the country, which means they were long away from the arm of the judiciary. And when you speak of the whole Bada Hath of Kanun, they were away from that. Now, when we speak of Luthra brothers, was someone helping them escape is a question that remains unanswered. Goa MLAs have gone ahead to in fact question IAS, IPS officers in the higher up ranks, some retired, some still serving, saying that they were aware of this entire policy, but they allowed that to happen. So all of these are questions that remain unanswered. The timeline is in fact questionable in itself, because before the LOC was issued was where within a span of 5 hours Luthra brothers had escaped from the country itself. Was there a higher hand? Was there judiciary? Was there bureaucracy? Was there bureaucracy that was involved in this? Was there politicians that were involved in this? All of these are questions that still remain unanswered. However, as a course of further investigation is where there will be more information that will come in to understand that how did this entire incident really take place and who was behind this.
fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.